I have a bad feeling about this.
Who wants you dead? Mother and the man.
Got it.
Who's the man? Sometimes a friend, sometimes not.
I don't like
Why do they
this.
want you dead? What did you fail at?
My best.
Don't test
Was your
me.
destiny killing the council?
Are the council the dark people in the room?
Yes.
Then yes, he shot me.
I killed them. My knife danced. The room became red. I wasn't the only monster in the room. It wasn't supposed to be there.
That's weird.
What do you mean?
See the lines that were hidden.
I made this. She thinks I didn't. I know more than she thinks. See the lines that were hidden?
There is no room in paradise for me.
You need to see why. You're gonna die if you don't get treated. Good.
Life has been bad. I shouldn't have been bold.
That's strange.
No. No. He slit his throat.
Don't test me.
Just perfect.
Sure.
Who really were you? What the hell is going on here? I can take a blood sample at least. The blood sample isn't in the database, but there's a hit on some of the DNA.
Nanny, the hell?
This blood has Carmelina's DNA. It's not her blood, but it could be her offspring.
That's strange.
Was Deno Nigate her child?
The investigator is
His
here.
sample matches the one used to open the third seal blood lock last night. That puts him in the penthouse at the time of the murder. Well, what did you know? Ice Kawami blood matches Deno Nigate. Ice Kawami and Carmelina had a child.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Natty's boy got through the blood lock because he had council blood.
That's weird.
There's some kind of strange flesh fused to his body. What's this?
Got it.
Is this the flesh from Crying Grudge that Carmelina fused with someone? Was this used to get through the fourth holy seal? He has a knife. It's a perfect blade. It's covered in blood. Starlight can analyze it.
I don't like this.
His own blood and all the council members. Is this the murder weapon? There's no blood in here that matches the marshals guarding the council building. The blade is perfect as well. It wouldn't have caused the ragged gashes in their throats. Somehow he got to the council without going through the guards. This knife matches the lacerations on the council murder victims. Deno Nigate's gunshot wound came from Montserrat's gun. His blood matches the gunshot splatter in the penthouse.
Ooh. The
Deno Nigate
investigator
broke
is
into the
here.
council's penthouse, started attacking and Montserrat shot him. Deno Nigate fled here. His blood matches the blood trail that ended at the wall, which answers the who, but not the what the hell. Need to find out more about this guy. What's going on, Jinxie? How you doing?
He likes it move tightened.
A key was given me by Deno Nigate. He said it would allow me to use the hidden corridors.
He likes it move tightened. But I don't think I'd say.
The key Deno Nigate gives me fits this lock. May as well tumble down the rabbit hole. These islands are so weird. What's behind door number 1? Strikers. It's the Muso game for Switch that we don't have yet. Hidden corridors. Where am I? These corridors can't be attached to where I found Deno Nigate. That was on the edge of a cliff. Starlight doesn't know where I am. Deno Nigate said his mother is the corridor lady. The blood test confirmed his mother is Carmelina. Did she make these?
The investigator is here.
Looks like there are several portals to elsewhere. A couple seem to go to the syndicate apartments, including what I presume is the witness's balcony. He always gets the biggest balcony so he can watch the islands in. One portal looks like it goes to the lobby of the council building. The other is different. Looks like an amateur job that's punched through into these corridors. Does that one bypass the seals somehow?
I have a bad
This corridor
feeling
isn't letting me
about
through.
this.
It looks like it goes to a syndicate apartment, probably Carmelina's. That would explain how she accessed the corridors.
Sure.
She can visit down Negate's little lair anytime she needed to. This is so messed up. Let's start here.
What the hell?
This is the entrance to the council building. It takes seconds to get here from Dena Negate's vault.
Oh,
Dena Negate referred to his mother as the corridor lady. This blood proves that Carmelina is his mother.
got it.
I think it's safe to assume that she made these corridors. She's the architect after all.
Sure.
These corridors skip sections of space and allow the user to cross an island in an extremely short space of time. Dena Negate said he'd been trained to kill. Did Carmelina hide him and use these corridors to get him to council to commit murder last night? The corridor that Dena Negate used to escape back to his hideaway wasn't the same as the others.
Got it.
Maybe Dena Negate inherited his mother's architecture powers and created it himself? Why didn't Carmelina just make a corridor that bypassed the seals?
The investigator is here.
The council kept the seals a mystery to her. If she doesn't know what they are, she probably couldn't build a corridor to a location she doesn't know. Carmelina and Witness were together at the time of the murder. There's a 5-minute window when Witness stepped out onto his balcony to take a call from Akiko.
Ooh. The
Carmelina could have used that time to travel through one of these corridors to get down to Negate and take him to the council building. The trials are going to be exciting. She's right about that. Another weird door.
What the hell?
This one leads to Witness's apartment. A network of secret corridors across the island that contain a hidden killer. Did Carmelina set this plan up years ago? It was nearly a perfect plan. If Judge hadn't summoned me, she might have gotten away with it. She could still get away with it if I don't present the right evidence. This is a bizarre case. I'll come back and talk to Witness. I don't know. Still got quite a bit of investigating to do.
The investigator is here.
That corridor was different. Looks amateurish. This bypasses the seals. Conspiracy crafted from the fabric of the island. Did Carmelina's hidden killer commit the crime to end all crimes?
Got it. Got it.
All right, let's go talk to Witness. Oh, wrong door. Carmelina was in your apartment all night, right? What about when you stepped out to take a call? I didn't see her out on my balcony. I was over there. I stepped out using my sliding door. So if Carmelina had left by the front door, you wouldn't have seen her. I wouldn't. I also didn't hear the elevator, so if she did leave my apartment, she would have only been out here. Did you hear the elevator every time I had come to speak to you?
Surely this is a joke.
Now that you present that question to me, I'm surprised to say that I didn't. I put it down to exhaustion. I haven't slept. Why are you asking? I'm working on a lead. You dialed the number 8332112ES9116RD at midnight last night. That call was to a receiver attached to a lock on a crate which contained a killer demon that had been hidden in the council penthouse.
Another sinner.
Is this a fact?
Yes, you do.
Or a
You've unleashed that killer demon. No, I didn't. Someone's trying to frame
When
me.
love dies,
Bullshit.
all that remains are the facts.
Know anything about demons on the island? Demons?
The gods are
I don't.
displeased.
They're a blight on our holy work, corrupting our righteous home. The marshals exterminated them all after they came to the island. There shouldn't be any left. I found the hidden bunker you've been using to study a killer demon in it.
Surely this is
That's
a joke.
nonsense.
When love
No,
dies,
it's not. That's a blood
all
vial
that remains
lock
are the
coded to
facts.
yours and Carmelina's blood vials. Care to explain? Don't play
Of
games.
course not.
That's an old panic ring that Carmelina installed on the island.
What?
I'm not comfortable talking about the times I used to spin with her. That was our hideaway for a time. I don't know anything about illegal demonology studying in there. The time you used to spin with her? A discussion for another time.
Why?
Why were you butting heads with Montserrat so much?
What?
What does that have to do with anything?
I need to investigate this.
I need to know why someone was clashing with a murder victim.
Blasphemy!
Our leader was not following the holy mission. His focus was on the island sequences and not the gods. Sounds like he was straying from the
The
path.
gods are
Yes,
radiant.
I'm glad you understand. Our first priority is to prostrate ourselves for the gods, not build ourselves a nice home.
Gods are displeased.
If our islands fail, then that's the will of the gods. If we trust in them, we'll be
I
saved.
don't like this.
Did that make you angry enough to kill?
Of course not.
I know you must ask these questions, but it pains me to hear you question my loyalty and faith.
Paradise feels
You
wrong.
voted against every proposal he put forward, didn't you? That is the point of our democratic meetings. You all have a say in the direction of the syndicate. This direction veered away from our holy mission. I voiced my disagreement.
Sure.
What kind of proposals were there?
What?
Advancement towards the so-called Perfect 25. I don't care about our new home being perfect if the gods aren't there to celebrate it with us.
What?
Look out to the ocean of madness. So many pyramids sit empty.
The gods are watching
24
us.
island sequences and we now have one pyramid resident. We're capable of so much more.
Why?
Why haven't we done more?
This island is
Montserrat
full
had
of
other
sinners.
plans. Grand resurrections could wait until the island sequences were
The
solved.
gods are displeased.
What is the point of Perfect 25 if the gods remain in pain? I wanted to remind Montserrat the syndicate's purpose, so I voted against everything he and the rest of the council put forward.
The facts and the truth are not.
Did you
the
remind
same.
him with a knife fighting chance? Absolutely not. Why did I add a note?
The gods are displeased.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go talk with Yuri. We'll go have a wee chat.
Blood crystal obtained. Game saved.
What do you know? Purple petals.
You know it.
I mean, pink petals, excuse me.
Nonsense.
Of course I wasn't, freak. I found pink petals, which I suspect are from your hat outside the penthouse. I doubt that. So for the record, this is a complete denial?
Yes.
It is. Won't stand up in court anyway. We'll see. Your job is to direct Lydia when she moves us to the next island, right?
Business easy to
What do you want now?
Oh,
What did you direct her to do right before the council murder? I asked her to take her husband Sam off the island. The end of the island party was over, and this bar could be shut down. What time was this? About 23:40, I think. Do you know anything about the murder of the marshal guards outside the...
Freak.
Okay, let's ask him. Ever wear a space helmet, Yuri? Why would I wear a space helmet? To get through the second seal. Never been through it, freak.
crime is repulsive.
Space helmet was discovered surrounded by pink petals that looked like they came from your hat. That is the most tenuous thing I've ever heard, freak. You're grasping at straws. Who else do I want to talk to? Before I go there, let me go to the gates.
Nightmare computer. Nightmare computer unlocked.
I've got the logs to the Paradise Gates.
Sure.
Let's see. Multiple entries for Lydia and other syndicate members through the night. Most of the syndicate were taken through the gates to the next island. 2356 camera log. Lydia, Daybreak, Sam Daybreak arrived. 2357 blood vials authenticated. Lydia, Daybreak, Sam Daybreak. 2357 Paradise Gates warm-up sequence initiated. "1206 status critical. Paradise Gates sealed. Authorization judge." That's a huge gap. That's a 9-minute gap.
Sure.
Okay, the alibi is solid. Okay.
Game saved.
Okay.
Respawning.
Just had to test it. I see it. That's about a beach.
Grand Marshal Agago 14.
Can I see your sword?
Do you want to die?
There better be a stunning reason why you're asking, Norochito. I know, soldiers are soldiers' tools or whatever.
Durfa!
You want to mock me? I'll put you in a spike. Just show me the
I
blade.
don't like
Akiko.
Nenorochito.
Here. Sort of seen some use. Blade is nicked. Yep. A nicked blade is consistent with the neck wounds on the marshals.
Thank you.
Thank you, Akiko. Do you think the knife used to kill the first Holy Seal Marshal was the one taken by Henry? It's like I'm talking to myself sometimes. Of course I do. Can you describe it? It's a smooth-bladed combat knife.
The investigator is here.
You're positive about the smoothness of the blade? Yes. It hasn't been used before now. My old knife became damaged during a training exercise recently. What can you tell me about the guards at the First Holy Seal? Soldiers of honor, my two most trusted soldiers, yet you killed them.
How?
How did Henry get the jump on two highly ranked marshals?
Do you want to die?
It's easy to judge and mock when you haven't lived through hell in Norochito. Demon is a vile foe, unpredictable, frenzied, blood-crazed. My marshals will have fought valiantly, but an unknown foe overcame them. Unknown? Demons come from all corners of the heavens. It is possible to know how each acts or fights. Why haven't the bodies of the marshals been cleared away? Judge ordered me to lead them for you to investigate. I protested. They deserve better than to be poked at someone playing detective. Tell me about you and Voth. Captain Voth.
Nenorochito.
Don't you dare speak about my marshals without proper
Is
rank.
this a fact?
We're in a
or a
relationship with
trick?
him.
I'll kill you.
Relationships between myself and the marshals is expressly forbidden. Doesn't mean it didn't
I'll
happen.
put your head on a spike.
Watch yourself, Norochito. A lot of murder has happened on this island. Would anyone notice some Pizza investigator going missing? I took a blood sample from the dead marshals. They don't match marshal records.
You need to back off.
What Rahat is this now?
I
I don't think
this.
those dead bodies are marshals.
I'll kill you.
That is total Rahat, investigator.
Don't test me.
Starlight ran the samples. Are you saying... I'm saying Starlight got it wrong. Your little pocket calculator is wrong. Starlight connects to the central syndicate. It's wrong. Why wasn't the maintenance grate checked before the council entered the building? It was, several days ago. It's since been tampered with and your marshals didn't catch it. It's a security breach on your watch. I'll look into it. A little late now. Do you know anything about the Third Holy Seal? No, she doesn't.
Touch Dracului din gură. Got it.
She claims he broke free at 2352 and was found at 1203. Starlight can crunch the numbers.
What the hell? What the hell?
And we're not going to bring that up.
Code 14.
We're not going to bring that up.
Henry Division.
Did you kill the marshals? Yes. No.
I spent my
If you say so.
entire life adrift.
No memory? Are you beginning to get the hint? Do you know anything about your father? What do you think? He wasn't around when I was born. Did your mother know him?
My mind
I
is
think
like
so.
a desert
She never
without
talked about him.
fog.
I think she loved him. She was scared about talking. She was scared of talking about him. Find my father. Henry, do you know the name Ice Kawami? Never heard of him. Is he my dad? Looks like it. Is he a good man?
Sorry.
He, took his own life a few years ago. I'm sorry. Fucking perfect.
The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing.
At least he doesn't know what his son did. Allegedly did. What fucking ever. Akiko? That you killed the council so you went through all the holy seals. There you go then. No memory?
Ooh, the investigator.
I found your blood on the lock. That put you at the scene. Then why are you asking me? Know anything about demons on the island? Besides me?
I'm shocked.
No.
Stunned.
Is there any joy to be had on the islands? Oh yeah, it's too much, really. What the fuck do you
I
think?
have a
I'm
bad
just trying to get a
feeling
handle on the
about
island
this.
that birthed the crime to end all crimes. We do our work and pray. Sometimes people go to the bar, sometimes we go to the beach. Do you know that there's a boat rides? Fucking boat rides?
That's it.
Have you been on one?
My mind.
Yeah, long time ago. My mom took me. We didn't get the best seats. That was a problem, kid, and she was a single mother. Were you always shunned? She made some friends eventually. There was a mahjong club in one of the apartments. She got in with them. What about you? I found kids to hang out with. Not friends, though. I just do stuff to make them laugh. Smash windows, set fire to people, whatever. That's when I started being arrested a lot. Hang on. What the fuck am I doing opening up like this? Whatever. Ha! Want to hear something fucking good? I got something. You have something you want to tell me? I like you, investigator. I think you're onto something. The code to the safe in my apartment is SO394BF984537BS9. I thought you had a bad memory. Something is just getting engraved on it. Trust me, I wish they didn't. People should have minds full of things. If only have a couple things rattling around in it, it's torture.
Demon wants
The
to
same
see
thing
this
keeps
island
bouncing off the
scorched
edging of
into
your
nothing.
consciousness, and it's like a gunshot each time.
Key item obtained.
That? Thanks, Starlight.
Grand Marshal Code 14.
Got a minute, Akiko?
Rahat.
You're gonna die. Humor me.
Nenorochito.
Why did you become a soldier?
What?
What is this? What are you doing? Trying to get to know you. Listen, Norachito, I'm waiting to execute this Labashu, not have a therapy session.
Sure.
Akiko, you're the greatest soldier the Syndicate has known.
Rahat.
What is this, respect? You repelled the 19th Sequence invasion. I just want to know about your military background. Surely that's not too much to
Ești
ask.
pe bune? Ești prost?
My parents died in the wars when I was 9. I was orphaned into the army of New Knight. I became a child soldier, mastering guerrilla warfare. At 13, I led insurgencies through my home country to push your lover, Dan Harmony, out of my country. He's not my You were deceived by him and nearly allowed him to destroy the Syndicate. Now here I am, talking to you and wishing I was dead. Do you like killing? I'm not a murderer. I'm a soldier. I didn't say murder. Killing and murder are
I'm
different.
a soldier.
That's the first intelligent thing out of your mouth, Norachito.
Soldiers of honor.
A soldier has a job to do. We disconnect from life and become blades. We fight to give the world meaning. The world needs conflict. What am I doing talking to you like
I'm
this?
glad to be back.
Careful, Akiko. You almost opened up. Goodbye, Norachito.
Free.
Sure.
Is there something else, Akiko? No, it's nothing. I need your help, Akiko. No one has anything on Lydia and Sam. Surely the head of the military keeps an eye on people. Fine, Norachito. I'm not one for gossiping. This is the time of crisis, so I'll tell you what we
The
know.
investigator is
We?
here.
Bros.
The God Justice Marshals. Keep up. The Marshals have told me they've seen Lydia and Sam meeting in secret at the farm.
That's strange.
Why the farm? That's your job, investigator.
Nenorochito. Rahat.
So if something good comes out of, becoming friends with these people. So we're gonna go back to the dead zone. There better be something good in here. Watch it just be blood crystals. I'm gonna be so mad if it's just blood crystals or has nothing to do with the investigation. Like, Henry, I hope you fucking fry it.
Got it. Sure. I'm glad to be back.
It's unlocked. Proves that it pays to be nice to people sometimes. Let's see what a citizen like Henry would be hiding in a safe. The Grimoire of Majda. A bit of light reading.
The investigator
This
is
book
here.
predates a great betrayal. It was written by a scholar of the esoteric Majda. She was famed for learning how to communicate with the gods and hold cosmic communes with them.
I have a bad feeling
This should be in the
about this.
restricted vault of the Syndicate's library.
Sure.
Yuri accessed the restricted area a decade ago. Did he take this? I guess this is the book Henry said he was given. This might prove that his possession was aided. Someone wanted the island to be invaded by demons, but why? Won't allow me to examine it anymore. Yuri's coming up a lot in conversation. I still can't get into the barracks. Was there someone trying to rile Henry up? The report doesn't mention anything like this. Was it a drug or some kind of attack? Where has a view that would allow an attack that's also out of the way? still need to go back to the council building. There's really nothing more to see in here.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
This is the same as the one in the penthouse. Looks like the killer demon came from this cozy little bunker. I'm trying to find anything else I can from the dead zone.
Relic
17th
obtained.
Island sequence. 17th Island. Remember that? Remember them? Remember those? Enough to wish for death. Oh, nobody wants to talk about the 17th Island.
Relic obtained.
An energy drink that makes you feel like your blood wants to burst out of your body. A good pick-me-up. There's a hatch. Blood sample. The worker pile bunker gauntlets, which we already used. All right. So I guess we got everything out of the dead zone that we could possibly. Dead Nebula. The mascot was designed many islands ago by the artist from Norway. Kids love him. Really, I should be talking to Carmelina. We're gonna hold on to that though.
Ha! Ha!
Yeah, we're just gonna leave. Okay, so we're out of the dead zone. I need more blood crystals. Maybe somewhere in the tunnel. Speak of the devil.
Blood crystal obtained.
It said Sam and Lydia were talking at the farm. This is the factory. We probably just need to go talk to Lydia about that period. So many places to travel, so many people to see. I have a feeling I'm missing something here though, too. I don't know why. No. I wish I could see in it. I can't. There we go. Yeah, it's a power plant. Nothing inside. I was looking out to see if there's anything here. Sure.
Respawning.
I don't think there's any other reason to use the station. Yeah, there's no reason to use it. Trying to see what's down there. I don't see anything. Trying to get a good view. What could possibly be down there? But I don't see anything. just had a ladder that leads to... Wait. Either that's design or... Yeah, it's probably just design. Nothing. Nothing. There we go.
Crystal obtained.
Okay. Now, who to go see? Doom Jess. Yeah, we need to talk about that blood.
Dr. Ninjas.
Did you examine the dead guards at the first Holy Seal? Nope, Akiko wouldn't let me. Why?
I'm a professional.
She said that's military jurisdiction. She didn't want the corpses of her soldiers disrespected with the post-mortem. Even though there could be evidence, in her mind, she's already got the case solved. Henry's behind bars, and he clearly did it.
Sure.
Do you believe that?
That's not nice.
I'm not much into beliefs, Love Dies. I'm waiting to see what truth you find. Is there a database of DNA or blood samples for everyone on the island? You want to run some blood? Wish I could help. Just after the crisis meeting last night, parts of the central servers started corrupting.
Got it.
That's convenient.
The island is about to
Isn't it?
end.
I became aware of it because the terminal in my lab does an automated backup in the early hours.
Hypothetically?
I got a report that the backup failed, and I took a look at it, and part of the medical archive had been corrupted.
Got it.
What about the backup of the central server on the moon?
Investigator.
That went down as well. The corruption spread. Not to all the moon database. I can still access most of the files on there. Where's the server on the island? In the caverns under the island. Masahiro Heavy Industries maintains it. The only entrance is into the caverns is via the Deep Factory, and that's under lockdown.
That's weird.
Why? The Deep Factory shut down at the end of the island. Only 4 people can unlock it. Councilmember Macon Origin ran Masahiro, but her dead body's up in the council penthouse. Same with Pandora too. She ran Dead Nebula in the Deep Factory. Nicolina Rose is second in command of Dead Nebula, but they're on the next island. Lydia took them early on. And Balthazar Tears is Macon's assistant at Masahiro, but he's on that next island as well.
Don't test me.
I'll go to the 25th island and bring Nicolina and Balthazar back, and they can open up the Deep Factory, and I can find out what the hell's going on with that server.
Wonderful.
Not so fast, Love Dies. No one leaves this island. Judge's orders. Besides, you need Lydia to take you, and the next island to take you to the next island. She's on your list of suspects, right?
Got it.
So what do I do about this server?
Range.
2 options: chalk it up to bad luck and coincidence, or let it feel a dreadful, all-consuming conspiracy. I'll go for the second one. Keep on trucking, Love Dies. Doc, the third Holy Seal is a blood lock coded to Council blood.
How?
Makes sense. Who's got Council blood?
I'm a professional.
Is this a trick question, Love Dies? Only the Council. What if that wasn't true?
Well, that's unusual.
Are you asking if someone secretly has Council blood? That's a stretch, Love Dies. Not really. What about you? Do you keep samples of Council blood? I do for medical reasons. They're locked down, though. Could someone have taken one? They're under high security.
Sure.
Anything suspicious recently? Nope. Anyone been in your clinic who shouldn't be in there recently?
The island is about
Nope.
to end.
Although I did catch Sam in there. He was just picking up his prescription, though. Aha!
Got it.
Can you check that in the Council blood samples? That all the Council blood samples are accounted for? Let me just pull up the inventory on my phone. Sorry, the app is taking ages to load.
Theoretically.
That's odd. There's one missing, but the security alarm didn't go off. Whose sample's missing? Kafka memories.
Sure.
There's an anomaly with Kafka's login to the blood
I
log.
had no idea.
This is bad, Love
Don't
Dies.
test me.
You don't need to tell me. This puts you and or Sam at the scene.
You've got this wrong.
I had nothing to do with this. A blood sample from your clinic was found in the seal. You found Sam snooping in your clinic. Maybe he took the sample and used it?
You've got this wrong.
Well, sure as hell wasn't me. Why don't we know who Henry's father is?
I'm worried.
You mean why wasn't that tracked like every other birth? Yes, you're the doctor after all. When she gave birth, she said she didn't know who the father was. What about DNA? The test came up blank.
Don't like
Isn't that concerning?
this.
Very. Not a lot I can do though. Why would a DNA test come up blank? We miss someone and don't have them recorded. I don't think this is important, Love Dies. I'm not sure how this relates to the council murder.
Sure.
What if someone deliberately kept the birth a secret? Why would they do that? Someone having an affair they shouldn't be? It's a possibility, but they need some high-level clearance for
Oh,
that.
I'm glad to be
For
back.
access to you.
What?
That's quite the accusation, investigator. I asked Kawami father of the child.
I had no idea.
What?
The investigator
The blood
is
sample
here.
samples match.
This is bad.
The only place you could have gotten a sample of Kwami's blood is from his grave. You broke into my best friend's grave to get a blood sample? You desecrate the resting place of someone I consider a brother to run around with some conspiracy theory?
What?
We're done here. I like you, investigator, and I'll help you with any genuine lines of inquiry you have, but I won't tolerate this. Would you kill the council for revenge for the death of your father?
I'm a professional.
You got some guts coming to my yacht flinging bullshit like that around. Just doing my job, Doc.
Investigator.
I'm not a killer. Never have been, never will be, regardless of what happened to my father.
What?
How's the investigation going? Caught a bad guy yet? He's not pissed anymore.
My favorite
I
investigator.
think I got some handcuffs somewhere around here if you need them. How many people have you used them on?
Wonderful.
Only a few special
I
ones.
don't like this.
Still not settled down, then? Not that kind of guy. Too much experience. It's a small island, not that much experience. Every person's unique. Each island has a lot of new people. Relationships with citizens are forbidden.
Fabulous.
You want me to get the handcuffs? Want to take me in? You replaced your arms. Nice topic change. An updated model by MHI. They have improved haptics in the fingers. Strictly for medical purposes, I'm sure. Want to test them?
Sorry.
I'm supposed to be investigating a mass murder. Everyone's supposed to do a lot of things. Let's see what happens later. Goodbye, Doc.
It's been wonderful to see you again.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire the unknown. You desire to know about people.
You've got this wrong.
Maybe there's something I can help you with. You have something you want to tell me?
That's not nice.
Akika's in trouble. She's been mixing business and pleasure. The council found out. They're planning on stripping her of authority on the next island. Ooh. Is this about her relationship with Captain Voth?
Why?
So you know.
The facts and,
And
the
who told
truth.
you?
I had nothing to do
I
with
asked
this.
Kawami a while before he died. Gets loose-lipped after a
The
drink.
investigator
And who
is
told
here.
Akiko?
Indeed.
I get loose-lipped around the woman in power armor. Thank you, Doctor. May the cosmos be a mystery, and may you reach the moon.
Is this a fact or a truth?
I can definitely use that. right. Shall we make friends with Yuri, the little shit? Let's make nice.
Yuri Knight.
Got time to chat, Yuri.
Don't be naive.
What now?
I'm glad to be
You seem to
back.
be ambitious. Is that a statement or a question?
Don't
Why are you
test
like
me.
this? Like what? Don't be arrogant, Yuri. You know what?
Don't be snide.
I just want people to use language correctly when addressing their betters. I apologize. I wasn't thinking.
Pathetic.
See that you do in the future.
What business is
I'm
it
now
of
secretary
yours?
to the leader of the syndicate. You have advanced well. I have. Having ambition pays off. You should always rise to the top.
Worthless.
Precisely. Without ambition, you have nothing and never become better than them. Them? Those around you that are content to while away their lives. What about people that find happiness in contributing rather than ruling? They have a
I
purpose.
don't like this.
From a certain...
Insufferable.
We're done. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Do you know why a book you took from the library was in Henry's safe? Nothing to do with me.
Crime cannot hide.
Henry says a stranger passed him a forbidden book and told him to keep it secret. That book is one you accessed.
What are you talking
Not sure you
about?
can prove that, freak. If I remember correctly, the library vaults only record entry and exit, not what was read or taken. You just happen to know that? No, freak. I don't just happen to know that. I use the vault to acquire books for the architect. I know how the system works because I use it often. Did you access the library vault and give forbidden books on demonology to Henry? No.
Crime cannot hide.
You're the only one of the suspects that accessed the vault.
Don't make me
That doesn't
laugh.
mean the book came from me. Pulliam, thank you so much for the host and raid. Welcome back. Happy Friday. Hopefully you had a good stream. Well, why not go see her? This is going to be an interesting conversation. This is going to be a really interesting conversation we have.
Halt! What do you want, freak?
I have a bad feeling about this.
So we found your son. What if I said there were secret transdimensional corridors crisscrossing the island?
Craft is its own reward.
Oh, I'm glad to be
So you
back.
don't know anything about them? I have no idea what you're talking about. To be clear, you are denying crafting secret corridors and hiding a killer within them. Of course I am. That's totally unbelievable. I think you need a rest, investigator. Friend doesn't rest, nor do I, excuse me. Let's see you explain this away in the trials. Explain what, a total fantasy? We'll see. I've been in your bunker.
That's it.
Why was it coded only to witness his blood
I
vial?
have no idea what you're talking about.
It embarrasses me to say this, but it was the lover's retreat. I just liked the design as a bunker and dropped my plan for them. It's sat unused.
We have achieved perfection.
Spending time there with witness felt illicit. Exciting, but things didn't work out. I haven't been in there in years. So I saw in the logs I pulled from it.
I have a bad feeling.
So you
about
definitely
this.
weren't experimenting on a killer demon in there? Absolutely not. Know anything about demons on the island?
This is nonsense.
Besides the one that resides within the killer? Nothing has been proven yet. He's still an alleged killer. Quite. The marshals did an exemplary job of wiping the demons out. It was not enough to stop the corruption, though. about the message you sent Akiko telling her to leave Grace alone with Henry?
I beg your pardon?
I have no idea what message you're talking about, investigator. I have a copy of it here.
How dare you?
I'm sure that's a fabrication. I have no authority over Akiko. I can't order her to do anything, much less break procedure with something so dangerous.
Ooh, the
Then why did she step out of the room and leave them unattended? I had no idea. You had to ask the Grand Marshal.
The investigator is
This
here.
island has an air of quietude.
Craft is its own
Indeed, it
reward.
does. There's balance here. Where does the balance come from? Positioning of function creates form. The functions of the island are arranged as a diamond on a compass. Everything has a place only it can have. That's apparent. An architect that is scared of function and tries to hide it away is a coward with narrow taste. Surely it's more artistic to create form.
How dare you?
An artist that doesn't respect their tools and appreciate their canvas is no artist. One must work with everything they have and understand the facet every tool and every imperfection can bring to a piece.
We have achieved perfection.
The circumstances you find yourself in are of course terrible, but I do hope you enjoy your time exploring this island. Thank you for your time, architect. What's that?
I have no idea.
I don't know if this is irrelevant, but I will disclose it. At midnight, Witness was fiddling with his phone. Did you see what he was doing? I didn't. Midnight was when the council were murdered. We were in the middle of a conversation. He abruptly took out his phone and started using it. He was tapping at it for a few seconds. Did he step out of the room?
What?
No. Why do you ask?
I have a bad feeling.
That means he
about
wasn't
this.
making a call. Or if he was, it wasn't one that was answered.
Got it.
Did he say what it was about? No, he acted like nothing happened. Thank you, architect. Huh. Conspiracy crafted from the fabric of the island. Did Carmelina's hidden killer commit the crime to end all crimes? Witness doesn't take phone calls around other people. When he received a call last night, he stepped out onto his balcony. This leaves a period of about 5 minutes where no one can account Carmelina's movements. Okay. Allegedly. I need to go back to the council. She said to look. to the sky. So I might need to talk to One Last Kiss and the witness again. Something partially woke him from his sedation. I still gotta get into these fucking barracks.
Halt! This is a restricted area.
I'm gonna find a way in. God damn it. Yeah, let's climb some mountains. Blood crystals. I'll always use those.
Blood crystal obtained.
Like, there you go.
Nightmare computer.
And that's pyramids. And no. Cosmos. Pyramid. Cosmos.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Thank you. And we're in.
This is a Get out of here.
Don't test me.
Get out.
Stay out, freak.
I don't like this.
So. Okay. You know I'm going back in there, right? So that's that one. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just drop down. That's a jump. See a bunch of blood crystals.
This is a restrict. Get out of here.
God damn it.
Like this.
Stay out, freak.
Got it.
All right. What if it's just as simple as jumping over?
This is a restricted. Get out of here.
Got it.
Stay out.
Don't test me.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure what it is, though. Oh my god. What if we go up higher? And so he's there. Is there anything on the other side? Will it let me in? Oh, blood crystal.
Blood crystal obtained.
Maybe wait for night.
This is a restricted area. Get out of here.
Don't test me.
Stay out.
I have a bad feeling about this. Ha. Ha.
It's on the side. Yeah, let me go up and go around to the side. So this is the courthouse. And it just leads me to the same place. Not seeing anything. That just goes all the way down. Goes down to the mountain. There's a nightmare computer right there too. It's so bright right here too. What about
This is a restricted area.
I'm sorry, what?
Get out of here.
I have a bad feeling about this.
God.
Stay out.
I don't like this.
How can I find a way to get in there?
You know it.
What do you want, freak? What kind of music do you like, Yuri? Good. A properly addressed question. What do you want to know? I want to get to know you. Have you been drinking, freak? Do you have any interests?
Got
I do enjoy some music, classical, music that improves your mind. Studies show that the impact of listening to classical music only lasts for 10 minutes. There aren't any long-term effects.
insufferable.
Quite. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Goodbye. I have nothing to ask
You know
Yuri.
it.
I have nothing to ask him. I guess one thing we can do is go see Acid. I'm reaching for anything I can possibly find, any dirt.
Primitive acid.
That's time for a chat, Crimson? Why is no one else blessed? The gods work in mysterious ways. Depends on who catches their eye. What do you really want to talk about? You're not here to shoot the breeze about divine blessings. I can see it in your eyes. Can I ask you about Isaiah? I was wondering when we get to the ex-husband topic. What do you want to know?
Sure.
What's he doing now? He's still responsible for the citizen management, production, reconditioning, distribution. Did he ever forgive me? I think so. It took him a while. He trusted you implicitly. You know that. Your deception by damn Harmony upended his world.
Who knows?
Not just your crime, but the faith he put in you. We all believed the great lady love. We all believed in the great lady love dies. Investigation freak of the syndicate. No one believed in you as much as Isaiah did. The shock of the damn Harmony incident was realizing that if you can be deceived by a god, any of us can. No one was more surprised than me. I thought I was untouchable. I can believe it.
I have my ways.
To answer your question, he did forgive you. All the old drinking gang did. You need to know, though, that he's with Madam Complex now.
Sorry.
I wasn't planning on chasing after him. I destroyed his life once already. He's on the next island. One of Lydia's first pickups set last night. Not a lot for the citizen manager to do once the slaughter's completed.
Sorry.
I'm glad he's not a suspect. Time to move on, lady. Understood. I have something to tell you.
The investigator is...
I'm innocent.
I told you about the key from KHX. I didn't tell you another part of the story. I've been worried about what's going on, but you need to know. I seduced KHX for my own interest, but someone else asked me to do it as well.
That's strange.
Who? Witness. What?
Sure.
Why? He wanted a key. I didn't know why, but he asked for it. He wanted it modified for remote access. A dongle could be placed in a control panel and used to remotely access it. It needed a line of sight though. That amount of data could easily drop packets if the signal was blocked.
Crime is repulsive.
Did you give it to him?
What do you mean?
Yes. Why? You promised to help me.
Sure.
With what? He said that he had a plan for the next island that would allow me to keep my freedom and allow me to return to active service.
Don't test me.
Crimson.
You've got it wrong.
I know, I didn't expect it to be this. But this was him.
Crime
This is
cannot
the truth?
hide.
Yes. I've got some work to do.
What the hell?
Thank you. Don't be coy.
Investigator investigates. The third holy seal is a blood lock that requires council blood. I need to know where Henry got that blood from. Henry's father is an Avon, isn't it? Syndicate control this island. Citizen monitored like cattle. This slipped through though.
Doesn't add up.
I've been trying to find the answer myself. I don't like unknowns.
Business is booming.
I haven't got much, but I do have something to sell. I got records of some private financial transactions between Reno Division and Ais Kawami.
Got it.
What kind of transactions? Ais is giving her money. Henry was born 27 years ago, right? These transactions date back to 27 years and 5 months ago. And? I thought you were an investigator. Why would a powerful council member be giving personal money in secretive transactions to a female citizen 5 months before her only child was born?
Nanny, the hell?
Who knows?
The penthouse is reserved for special business. It takes a lot to get the council in there. Big building to be hardly ever used. Montserrat loves his concrete. He wants something large and imposing. Something to reach the heavens without the audacity of Babylon. Why not build it on the mountain if you want to reach the heavens? The mountain's reserved for holy grounds. The temple's carved into it. Don't argue with the high priestess. Anyway, Montserrat decided that the council would only enter the penthouse together. His paranoia was growing unabated. Did you know he always carried a gun? Young Montserrat never used to do that. So it would be weird if I have evidence of a council member entering by themselves 2 days before the murder. If a council member did, they'd be going directly against our leader. Risky move. None of us are privy to everything that happens with the council, so I can't say for sure. I haven't heard anything about the council members disobeying him, though. That's the evidence you got. Something's definitely suspicious. Fine. It's a blood lock.
That's weird.
I have my ways.
Someone let it slip.
Got it.
Who? Ais Kawami. What made him tell you? That will always be my secret.
Ooh, the
Who
investigator
else
is
knows?
here.
Who could say? May the gods carry him through the cosmos, but he was easy to manipulate. KHX. He had a weakness for women and easily gave in the cosmic fear. Who knows who talks to who on this island? Who knows what secret meetings happen in quiet rooms? Who knows what gets said when someone has the fear the gods put into them?
Sure.
Let's start with Shinji. He's a little asshole, but he's harmless. You met him? Why has he been captured? He's weak. He has to choose when and where to physically manifest himself, so he's avoided capture. You've not reported him? He's helped me with a few things. He's seen things I haven't. The island's gonna end. He's too weak to do anything, so what's the harm? Did he have killed the council? No way. He has limits. He can barely hold physical objects. His weakened astral body conflicts with our reality. What about other demons?
Doesn't add up.
On the island? I assume the marshals got them all after the Henry incident. So you're not aware of any other demons on the island that might have gotten into the council penthouse last night and decorated a nice shade of viscera? Then you know about secret demonology labs. You mean the one in the dead zone coded to witness in Carmelina's blood vials? Could have worked, lady. I haven't been in it, but I don't know how it was kept secret. I think it was an old panic room Carmelina designed into the island. I'd never been there, but I realized Witness was up to something a while back. I managed to keep it a secret from everyone else, but I have ways of finding things out. Why did he start down this dark path? Witness wants to understand why Paradise fails. The fail point is demonic corruption. It rots the island and causes the end of Paradise. I need to find out more. Yeah, we're still going. I might stop in a little while. Once I get something good. I feel like I have a lot of things, but I don't have anything good. Good.
Love crystal
Yeah.
obtained.
Like, I would really. Oh. I would have really felt like shit if I went to trial and not had, like, I don't have enough evidence or enough proof to back up the evidence. I definitely couldn't go to trial now. That's for certain.
Relic obtained.
Everywhere you go, there's the hum. Johan hums with something. Is it dread? No, maybe I think it's secrets. They take on a life of their own. They become tangible. Secrets cause dread. Maybe. Bravo, how you doing? That's going well. A lot of exploring.
Relic obtained.
A lot of exploring, and that's a good thing, in my opinion.
Love crystal obtained.
Made it. There we go. Now, there's music.
Music obtained.
Oh, you already got World in Club. How is it so far?
Relic obtained.
Really? Man, I hate that I have to fucking wait. I have to wait until it comes out on Switch. It's a partial release. So the arcade release is a partial release.
Relic obtained.
Okay. I can live with that. But we don't know, like, when it's releasing in North America. We know it's next year, but I don't think it's a worldwide release. I like Carmelia's dog. It's about the only thing I do like on this shithole island.
Got it.
You're breaking my heart. Don't get the wrong impression. You're near the top of the good part of the list. You made my day, Shinji. Don't patronize me, love dies.
Love crystal obtained.
I have to go see Sam. Okay. Where's the council? Syndicate HQ. That's what I was hoping and praying. When two mindfuck gods come together like that, like, you can only expect good things. No.
Love crystal obtained.
All right. So one last kiss told me to look at the sea. And lo and behold.
The investigator is here.
The knife is inscribed with "Always yours, Sammy baby." It must belong to Lydia. There's no blood on it. Probably washed away in the last high tide.
I need to investigate.
The blade
this.
is damaged though. It has nicks along. Shame. This was a nice knife once. The damage grate is on the balcony right above here. Was the knife used to open it? Huh. Rob will have a good one. I'll probably be playing more next week. I still haven't finished it. More evidence.
The investigator is here.
Someone's been littering. Or maybe not. This bottle has blood in it.
Analyzing.
That's strange.
These are there are traces of blood of every member of the council in here.
Sure.
No fingerprints. A weird and suspicious thing to find.
Sure.
Up above is the entrance to the council building where Akiko allegedly found Henry after the murder. Judd said Henry was found with the blood of the victims in his stomach. If he's being framed, this is a good way of getting it into him. Did someone do the murder then take blood from each victim, bottle it up, and force Henry to imbibe it? Now, as far as to the sky is confirmed, look to the sky. I'm gonna have to get very, very high up top the building.
Relic obtained.
Fourth island sequence. We understand. Communing with the gods lets the alien devils in. They rot our islands and condemn us to failure. We must never speak to them. Some do not obey the law.
Blood crystal obtained.
All right. I don't think there's anything else on the bottom of council. Unless I missed something.
Blood crystal obtained.
Hmm. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get up to the top. Hi, Yuri.
Yuri Knight.
You look like the kind of person that likes wine.
Insufferable.
I do, a refined drink. I'm able to enjoy expensive wine, better wine. You're fortunate. It helps that I have access to older wines, always a sign of quality. Nicely aged wine is luxury. I'm glad you agree.
Business is
Not everyone can appreciate wine. Isn't it something for novices or the lower class? You're knowledgeable. Yes. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Yuri has nothing. So I'll have to go via the ladder. I'm still surprised I can't find anything out here. Okay, I'm gonna take a leap of faith.
Respawning.
There was stuff down there. It looks really empty, but there's platforms down there. Oh, here. Almost fell. All right. Has to be a way I can get to the top of this building. I mean, a fall's not going to hurt, but there has to be a way. Must be a way I can get higher. Why does it look like there's something over there? Oh, that's just light. That's just lighting. Never mind. I was like, yeah, there's something over there. Just the light. I guess we can go back down. Oh, now that we're here, we can go see Witness again. Yeah, we'll go to Witness's apartment again. Or I keep confusing this for Witness's apartment. God damn it. This is Witness's apartment.
routine investigation. Witness to the end.
Paradise feels.
Why did she want Crimson to get the key to the second seal?
Course not.
I didn't. You're lying. I have testimony that you not only asked her to get the key, but that she gave you the key as well. That simply isn't true. That woman's nothing to do with Miss Acid. She's lying to you, Lady Love Dies. You're being played. Have you got the key? I didn't even know the second seal required a key. I don't have it. You're lying. I'm not Lady Love Dies. Miss Acid is tricking you. She's turning us against each other. Why? It's your job to find out. You asked Crimson to get the key to the second holy seal from KHX.
I don't like
Witness, I'm
this.
losing my patience.
Is this a fact?
By asking her to do that
or a
by
truth?
her account, taking a copy from her, you're the prime suspect for who went through it.
What?
I did nothing of the sort.
I don't like this.
You're denying all of it or just going through a seal?
What?
All of it. Had nothing to do with Miss Acid's preposterous story or the second seal.
Got it.
No desire to cooperate at all? I can't cooperate with the fabrication.
I'm glad to be back.
How are your plants, Witness? They do well in the climate of paradise. When the world's coming apart, it's good to have a hobby. Would you like one? I like to give them to people. They're difficult to care for. They're a test sent from the gods. If we fail to look after them, they will die. If they all die, then we all die. Plants need our time and devotion, so do our gods. Absolutely.
The gods are radiant.
This plant has been freshly fertilized and watered. It comes from an esoteric plateau in my home in Iran. It will survive for a while without constant attention. Once you finish your investigation, it will provide something to focus on. Thank you, Witness. Thanks,
The
Witness.
gods are watching us. The gods are radiant.
Relic obtained.
The investigator.
You have
is
something you want
here.
to tell me? It's about Akiko's phone call after Henry escaped.
The gods are
I can see you're
watching
working hard, Love Die, so I'll tell you this. I worry that you're doing this for yourself and not the gods, but I'm bound to help you. This is their wish. Akiko was supposed to be at the desolation cell, yet I couldn't hear the haunting sounds of that island, nor the sea that surrounds it. What does that mean? Everything? Nothing? You need to work that out. The gods wish you didn't know, so now you know. It always comes back to Akiko. Always. That bitch don't like me.
Ha-
Actually, yeah, let's go talk to Lydia. Too. Excuse me. I eventually have to talk to Sam too, so this is perfect. Oh, I saw something up here. you doing, Crucible?
Please get a day break.
The facts and the truth.
Sorry to
are
ask
not
this,
the
Lydia, but I
same.
need you to tell me about the last job you did.
What?
You mean moving us to the next island? No, the regime changed in Europe before descending.
What the hell are you talking about?
Who the hell told you about that? Wait, it was acid, wasn't it?
Come on, El.
What does this have to do with the council murder?
I have a bad
The
feeling.
murder has
about
all the
this.
hallmarks of a regime change.
Hell are you talking
Oh, give me a break, LD. Me and Sammy were assassins. We did assassin shit. This is the last job we had to do to buy our freedom. That was a millennia ago. A different epoch. Has nothing to do with last night. Had to ask. No, you didn't. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside the council building? I found your knife outside the penthouse.
What?
What knife? It's a combat knife that's engraved with a message from Sam.
Right on, El.
You found my knife? I've been looking for that for ages. It disappeared a while ago. Disappeared?
Come on, El.
Yeah, I couldn't find it one day. Like it just up and vanished.
That's strange.
Do many things vanish around here, or is it just your knife that mysteriously vanished, and then appeared outside a crime scene?
Come on, LD.
You never lost something before? Do you know why the blade is damaged? Not much need for a combat blade on this island, so it just became a tool. Pop out the calf of a beer bottle, tighten the axle nut on the car, you know. Can I have it back? It's sentimental.
I have a bad feeling.
Afraid
about
not,
it.
Lydia. This is evidence. Do you know anything about the open grate on the council building?
What are you talking
Grate?
The investigator is
A maintenance
here.
hatch. It's been cut up and something dragged through it.
Alan,
Not sure why you'd think I'd know anything about that. I've got a scenario in my head that you fit into.
if you can prove it,
Does that scenario include
I'm
proof?
glad to be back.
That's what we'll find out in the trials. Yeah, too many coincidences.
Let's go for a drive, LD. God damn it, LD.
I was born
We never
to
talked about it
investigate.
before my exile.
What the hell are you talking
And now
about?
a mass murder happens and you just have to bring it up? I had a lot of time to think in the Idlelands.
Huh?
Not a lot to do up there, huh? I missed you.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
I miss you too, LD.
It's complicated.
I don't like to talk about it, you know? That's behind me. Being an assassin is simple. You don't have to worry about a lot once you get good at it. Find a target, learn to target, end a target.
Complicated.
Love, though, that's complicated. That's why I drive and paint. I always need a skill to master. You got a new car since I've been gone. She's pretty, ain't she? Upgraded. Got bored of the muscle car look. Masahiro offered to refit the old girl, but I wanted to change. So here she is. Burn Parliament. Lots of memories cruising in the old girl. Endless summer nights, right, LD? Endless possibilities. Things were simpler. Things are so messed up now. The way of the world.
Good talk, LD.
You cool if I drop you off at the beach, LD?
Thank you.
Sure, thanks. Thanks for the ride.
It's complicated.
Of course you do.
It's
This is a sensitive subject, LD. For who? It's about someone on the island, but it might be something you don't want to hear about. I'm an investigator. The truth doesn't care about feelings. You know I told you that Yuri suddenly got ripped overnight? Became a new person? Okay. What if it was a god that did it?
That's weird.
You mean a blessing?
hell are you
Deception.
talking about?
That's dangerous talk. The goddess Enchanted Blue bestows physical gifts in return for devotion.
The island feels
Deception by a god is a crime. I don't want to just accuse him.
Don't test me.
What makes you so sure? He's been going on and on about retrieving her body. She's dormant in the Sahara caverns in the real world. Yuri wants the council to authorize the op to go get her. That's suicide. Enchanted Blue is guarded by elite custodians. I know. There's no way Montserrat would let it happen. I think that's why he's been pushing to get on the council. If he's been deceived, would he really kill the council? He's not going to be on the new council.
The island feels bad.
What if he doesn't stop until he is? I'll keep your suspicions secret, but I'll look into it. Thanks, Lydia. May your specter gaze upon a star, and may you reach the moon. How can I use this? Like, a lot of what I'm getting is hearsay. I mean, some of it I could use to bring out something, but not a lot of it. Where did I say I wanted to go? Like, I could have started the trial at any time. I just can't seem to find something to fit everything.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Do you do anything outside of soldiering? Why are you so interested to know? We're all part of the syndicate. I'm trying to establish a friendship. Why would I want to have a friendship with a... like you? Friends and relationships expand our worldview. They can also provide comfort and support.
Sure.
Just tell me something about yourself. Do you have a pet? A pet? Fine. 2 goldfish. There we go. Getting somewhere. What are their names? I'm not telling you that.
That's weird.
What drew you to fish? Did you have them as a kid?
A soldier.
In the barracks, just after I was taken in by the New Knight Army. I looked after them while I adjusted to military life.
That's it.
You miss those days? War is no place for children, Pross. I did what I had to. What about... That's it. I'm done. No more. No more. Goodbye, Norachito.
You need to back off.
Sure.
Durfa.
I don't like this.
Do you know something about someone on the island?
Nenorachito.
Fine. It's about Crimson. Oh, again! What about her? She came to me in secret to ask about becoming a marshal.
You're trying to find.
I don't give this information out lightly, Nenorachito. She used to be a fine soldier. She was blessed by the gods for her role in repelling the 19th Island invasion.
Soldiers.
I'm the only syndicate member allowed to be a marshal. There was nothing I could do for her.
Nanny, the hell?
Why are you telling me this? Henry is your only suspect. Henry did it, Nenorachito, no doubt. I'm just telling you that there may be someone that would benefit from him doing it. I'll look into it. Thank you, Akiko. When you found Henry, did you see a bloody bottle lying around? What bottle? There wasn't any bottle. Why are you wasting time?
When love dies,
You saw nothing
all
to
that
suggest the
remains
blood in
are the
Henry's
facts.
stomach had been administered artificially?
Durfa.
Of course not. Stop trying this out with stupid theories. Why didn't you let Doom Jazz examine the dead bodies of martial guards? There was no need. They had been carved up by the monster, who, as I keep saying, is in custody. Surely even the investigation freak can see it's an open and shut case.
Got it.
If it was, I wouldn't be here.
Henry Division.
I found a forbidden tome about demonology in your apartment. What are you doing with it?
I must be the bad guy,
Are you for fucking real? Is this one big fucking joke? What the fuck do you think I was doing with it? Propping up a table? I was doing some fucking demon fuckinology.
Got it.
Who gave it to you? A stranger. We went through this already.
I have a.
Is this
bad
where your memory
feeling
fails
about
you?
this.
Don't get cute. Let's talk, Henry. What the fuck is up with the slaughter ritual? Citizens don't get to go to the next island until a ritual takes place, where the citizens are sacrificed to the gods. The temple becomes awash with blood, and the psychic energy of the deaths is directed to the gods by the high priestess.
Of course.
Don't you think that's really fucked up? It's the worst part of this whole thing. Perfect 25 should end it. No more dead islands. With a big fucking load of kidnapped citizens. Though, right? Sounds real perfect. Whatever. I've got nothing. Why did Yuri shut down the boat rides? That's one thing I never got. So I still need to go see Sam.
Game saved.
You need to tell me I don't have... I'll go to KHX's workshop then. I thought I had a checkpoint for Sam's bar. Or I could just go. I'm not kidding. I could just go to the dead zone and use the shortcut to get to Sam's bar. That's always an option.
Those crystals obtained.
Yeah, it was the hatch.
Sam Daybreak.
Fancy a drink?
What's your recommendation this time, Sam? How are you doing, LD? I'm exhausted.
Fancy a drink?
I thought you might be. How about a dish of edamame and a whiskey mizuwari?
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Perfect. Serving whiskey in a mizuwari style is good with food. Mixing chilled whiskey and chilled mineral water lengthens the flavor but maintains mouthfeel. You can really taste the toffee flavor in this one, can't you?
That's strange.
That taste reminds me of something.
My unique.
Remember Dead Nebula's Fine Aged Soul? A deep and complex yet delicate whiskey. One of Dead Nebula's most popular whiskeys. You enjoyed it just before your exile. You had one last night in my bar before your exile. We drank this together with Lydia, didn't we? You have a good memory. It's my job to remember everything about a guest in my bar. I'm not just here to serve drinks. It's imperative that I select the right drink and make sure you leave happier than when you arrived. What's with the Japanese bar snacks? You're from Turkey. The Japanese have perfected the art of bartending. The drinks are precise and finely crafted and made especially for each guest. The purpose is to hone a craft and use that craft to create a drink that can only exist in that moment for that guest. Other countries view drinking as a means to an end. We view it differently, though, don't we, LD? Something to be savored and enjoyed. I'd love to stay, but this mass murder won't solve itself. Please come back, won't you? Looking forward to it. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? Lydia couldn't contact Yuri for a while. Was that because of a blackout? That's what I'm trying to find out. Does Yuri come in here? What do you ask, LD? He's after my time and Lydia mentioned him. I don't know him. People speak to bartenders. Pour their heart out after a bad day. He does come in from time to time. You don't need a drink, right? What's his drink of choice? He likes high-end wine. He doesn't know what he's talking about, though. He's trying to look the part. You're right. What can you tell me about him?
What?
He's a power boy. All he thinks about is power and ambition. He wants to be on the council? Sure does. Maybe he finally snapped? Snapped.
Fancy a drink?
All he wants is to pursue his ambition. I voted against him in one of his numerous motions. He came across the room at me. He's angry and impatient. He thinks he's ready to run the show. Don't on young people, though. Any idea why Lydia's knife was outside the penthouse?
What?
No idea, LD. You sure it's hers? It has an engraving from you. Well, that's her knife. No idea why you found it there, though. Have you asked her about it? You know anything about the murder of the martial guards?
Crime is repulsive.
Know anything about an unauthorized distillery in the Dead Zone?
This is a LD.
Ah, the Dead Zone has an aura. The structure of the island is corrupted there. It gives whiskey a unique taste. Surely the whiskey is tainted as well. It's quad filtered. The flavor is there, but the taint's removed. It's clean. You should try some. I know it's illegal, but how many times do you get to have whiskey blended in a demonic hot zone? I need to know. You understand, right? I found a chiller containing a blood vial at your little distillery.
Is this a joke, Aldi?
What chiller? Don't test me.
Sure.
Why is the label scratched off? That's not my business, is it? The vial came from Dude Jazz, didn't it? The doctor? It's for my prescription. The blood vial in your chiller has the letter K on the label where the first name would be.
Crime is repulsive.
Kafka Memory's blood sample is missing from Doom Jazz's clinic. You were seen snooping in
Is
there.
this a joke, Aldi?
I don't like this.
Do you know what the holy seals are? They're a secret, aren't they? How would I know?
Ooh, the investigator.
One is a blood
here.
lock. Several days ago, that blood lock was open at Kafka Memory. I'm sure a council member had business in the council building, didn't they? Montserrat decided that the council should only ever enter the penthouse as a group.
Is this a fact?
I think he used that blood sample to gain access to the
Is
penthouse.
that true, Aldi?
Why would I do that? Are you denying it? Of course I am. I didn't know what the third seal was until just now, did I? I never said it was the third seal. Woo! Hoo-hoo! Nope, sure didn't. I was careful not to. Thanks, Sammy. What were you doing in Doom Jazz's clinic, Sam?
Is this a joke, Aldi?
What do you mean, investigator? Doom Jazz told me he'd seen you sneaking around in his clinic.
Ridiculous.
We must all be deliberate with words, mustn't we?
Fancy a drink?
The wrong word choice can darken truth and cast a false light on conspiracy, can it? I have a prescription I need to get from the doctor.
Sure.
Prescription?
Fancy a drink?
After Lydia killed me on the battlefield and my body refused to die, I lived on in this form. I think it suits me, don't you? Unfortunately, it's become quite debilitating. A few sequences ago, I began to require regular blood infusion. Where do you get the blood? It's all ethically sourced from Doom Jazz and approved by the council. Every citizen lets blood as part of their worship, and some of that comes my way. Helping the syndicate is helping the gods, right? Please check with Doom Jazz. He'll corroborate my story.
The investigator is.
You didn't have to
yes.
break into a secure container and take a vial of council blood, did you? That's not something I would do, is it? But I need to do that. Maybe if you were trying to breach the holy seals. Are you accusing me, LD? We'll see. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Well, that was... So Sam knows something. Sam definitely knows something. I love those moments of, I didn't say that, but thank you for letting me know. I love those moments. All right, I'm going to find a save and I'm going to make that the stopping point. Because we have a lot of loose ends to tie. We have a fuck ton of loose ends to tie. And I don't know how I'm going to tie them. All right. So I'm going to save it on one. And we'll continue this tomorrow. I know we got Shin Megami Tensei Saturday, but it's a murder mystery. And I love solving a good mystery. So we'll continue this